Hello and welcome to Alive News. I am Jennifer Okolo. We begin with the headlines. NBA demands justice after Lagos policeman kills lawyer. Nigeria missed 2022 poverty reduction target, World Bank says. Drone attack on Russian bomber base leaves 3 dead.
Alive TV.
Many thanks for joining us. Now, the Nigerian Bar Association has said it will ensure that justice is served in the case of a lawyer, Bolanle Rahim, who was shot dead by a police officer on Christmas Day while inside a vehicle with her husband in the Ajah area of Lagos State. Reacting, the National Publicity Secretary (NBA) Akorede Lawal described the incident as unfortunate, adding that the president of the association, Yakubu Maikio, was monitoring the situation. Meanwhile, the police public relations officer, Lagos State Command, SP Benjamin Hoyendain, has said the officer responsible for the killing and others have been taken into custody. The unnamed policeman attached to the Ajah police station and his team was said to have tried to stop Rahim and her family members as they drove back home from a Christmas Day church service. Rahim, it was gathered, was shot when the car she was on tried to make a U-turn under the Ajah Bridge. The victim was rushed to a hospital but was confirmed dead. Now, the Nigerian Air Force, NAF, says it has neutralized over 100 terrorists, including some of their leaders, in an airstrike on December 20th in Borno. This is contained in a statement issued on Sunday in Abuja by the Director of Public Relations and Information, NAF Headquarters, Air Commando Edward Gabquet. He said that the interdiction mission was conducted by the air component of Operation Hadinkai (OPHK) at Mantari village in Geguzua General Area, Bama local government area of Borno. The director said that among those neutralized were terrorist kingpins Khalil Tukru, Mai Musari, and Bakura Jiga. Kebwet said that the attack followed intelligence reports that a Boko Haram terrorist commander known as Inkirima had moved to Mantari village with his gun trucks and was joined by terrorists on motorcycles from other locations. Meanwhile, the Chief of Army Staff and the Chief of Air Staff have both commended their efforts and other security agencies under OPHK for the tremendous achievements being recorded in the theater. Well, the Kogi State government has declared Thursday, December 29, 2022, a public holiday as the state prepares to receive President Muhammadu Buhari for the inauguration of legacy projects of Governor Yahaya Bello-led administration. A statement issued by the State Commissioner for Information and Communications, Kingsley Fanwo, urged the people of the state to come out en masse to receive the president and display their hospitality for which were known. The state government also encouraged all labor unions and security agencies in the state to ensure full compliance. Now, moving on to business news, the World Bank Group has said that the estimated per capita income growth of 0.7% for Nigeria and the rest of sub-Saharan Africa in 2022 is insufficient to meet the challenging goals of poverty reduction and shared prosperity in the medium to long term. In its new report titled Africa's Pulse, an analysis of issues shaping Africa's economic future, the Washington-based bank said that poverty reduction trends, which were already derailed by the pandemic, had slowed further. According to the report, the pandemic has induced a lasting impact on long-term growth, affecting particularly the poorest people and increasing extreme poverty. It further added that the weak rebound of the Nigerian economy in the aftermath of the pandemic, along with the setback from rising inflation, was insufficient to undo pandemic-induced job and income losses. In its recent review of Nigeria's poverty map, the National Bureau of Statistics pegged 62.9% of Nigerians, that is nearly 133 million people, as multidimensionally poor. The figure represents a significant jump from the World Bank's projection earlier this year, which placed 95 million Nigerians under the poverty line. Now, over to the international scene. Moscow says a Ukrainian drone attack on Angel's bomber base in South Russia has left 3 people dead. Russia's defense ministry says its air defenses shot down the Ukrainian drone flying at low altitude at about 1:35 a.m. local time on Monday. 3 Russian servicemen died of injuries caused by drone debris. Russia accuses Ukraine of carrying out a similar attack on the airfield, home of strategic bombers, on 5 December. The base lies about 500 kilometers northeast of the border with Ukraine. However, the Ukrainian military has not officially commented on those attacks. Furthermore, the governor of the Saratov region said there was no threat to residents of the town of Angels itself. The Angels air base has been repeatedly used by Russia to carry out missile strikes on various targets in Ukraine since Moscow launched its full-scale invasion on 24 February. Now to the entertainment scene. Nigerian megastar Wizkid at his headline concert on 24 December 2022 clarified his statements regarding never performing in Lagos again. In his 5-time concert, headliner Wizkid performed before a sold-out crowd who gathered to see the megastar put up what he claims via his social media would be his last performance in Lagos. The concert was graced by several stars who thrilled the crowd with their hit songs. Arista, Ruga, and Young John were among the stars who performed at the concert in a fully packed Echo hotel. Midway into his performance, Wizkid clarified his statement about his being the last time he will be performing in Lagos. The Grammy winner said that what he meant was that the show would be the last time his fans would be paying to see him perform in Nigeria. The statement generated hearty cheers from those present across social media, where fans were thrilled at the prospect of watching their favorite artist perform for free. Now over to the world of sports. Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp has fueled speculation about a move for Bellingham by hailing him as an exceptional talent. Jurgen Klopp paid tribute to Jude Bellingham and insisted failure to qualify for the Champions League this season would not prevent Liverpool from attracting their top transfer targets. The Liverpool manager, usually reluctant to discuss players at other clubs, has launched what amounted to a charm offensive towards the coveted England international. The Liverpool interest in Bellingham was well established before the England midfielder enhanced his reputation at the World Cup, although the prospect of Borussia Dortmund selling the 19-year-old in January appears remote. And that's all we can take on Alive News. Many thanks for watching. I am Jennifer Okolo. Do stay tuned and enjoy the rest of our programs. Compliments of the season.